general nutrition. That is the topic on this video. And what I kind of want to speak about is the relationship between the person, which is you, food or nutrition, and your training. So one of the biggest factors I think a lot of people need to switch onto or understand is when you're training really well, you want your nutrition to help you train even better. And that can be absolutely achievable, or it can really go the other way. So what we have to understand is we can eat to train, eat to live, or just eat. And when you fall into these, or when you get your brain into one of the categories, then everything will become a little bit easier. Eating potentially is not the best because you're just going to eat and eat and eat, and that's when illness happens. But of course, we want to look to train to eat to train, and eat to live. So what I tend to do with general nutrition is, in the past I've counted calories, and this is something I would definitely recommend that you do. Download MyFitnessPal, track all of your calories that you're eating for a month, see what you're kind of like, have an idea what you want to consume, and you'll do this on a calorie calculator. So let's just say we're going to eat 3,000 calories as a male training, which is an average or good amount, and then just on your current diet, see what you're eating. I've done this a couple of times throughout my life, I guess, and what I found is I was under eating. So I'd be eating like 3.4, 3.6, 3.7, sorry, 2.6, 2.7, and not actually hitting what I needed to hit. I didn't feel hungry through the day, but I wasn't forcing food down. And actually, when it come to me hitting the actual calories, maybe on the evening I had 600 calories left, and I would actually need to force feed myself with Weetabix, yogurts, protein shake, things like that, to peanut butter to get them extra calories in. But really, I did feel better for it. Energy levels were higher, performance was better, strength was there. So it does really, really work, but you have to be aware of that. So what I would definitely recommend is downloading MyFitnessPal, the easiest thing to do. Track your calories for a good 2 to 3 weeks or even a month, and see what you're consuming in general, and then change and adapt to that. So that is my general take on the kind of calories, and then you can get a good idea of what you need to eat. And then you don't need to track every single day, you just need to understand the balance in your head. If you need to track, of course do, but you should be able to then work out in general what you need to eat. What I also have a vision on, and I guess I've had it all my life, is I eat very balanced and I eat very wholesome. I don't not eat anything, I don't avoid anything. If there's a cake, if there's a croissant, if there is sweets, I'll eat them because that's what we should be able to do. But I don't eat them every day for every meal. If I want takeaway, which I very rarely want it, but that's me, I'll have it. So it's this approach to understanding that food, what you put in, is entirely up to you. The quality of the food you put in is your choice. The cheapest thing in the supermarket and the first thing you walk into is the fruit and veg aisle. There's no excuse these days. You can go to the fruit and veg shop, go to the butcher's, and you can find the food that you need. It's the supermarkets that trick you a lot of the time. So what we want to do is basically look to eat very wholesome, eat cereal, grains, nuts, clean fruit, vegetables, good meats, and then kind of have this balance where if you then want the extra stuff, the sweets, the takeaway, no problem, have it. So that's my kind of general take. I drink a lot of water, coffee, that's my, and Ray, it's my 3 drinks really. Don't really drink much else, but if you're a big soda drinker or fizzy drink drinker, you need to stop. There's no two ways around it. Some people might say, oh, reduce it down. Stop. You don't need it. Switch to sparkling water and put some flavour in. So general take on me with food is it's your choice. There's no like, it is black and white. What you put in your body is your choice. If you decide to put shit into it, then what's going to happen? We're an engine. We need to run well. We have our body. We've been gifted it. and you should treat it and make sure it's going to work the best it can. So generalization on my mentality on food, how to approach it, how to think about it, and I hope those little points I've raised do help, and they give you a little bit of food for thought, pardon the pun. On to the next video.